Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, man. Hey guys, Generation here. I'm recording the reaction to this outside right now, just because it's like one of the last few nice days we'll probably have up here in Vermont. But anyways, this Home Slice Henry team, Dragalge Double Water, I wanted to give it a shot after completely tanking my rating with a Shadow Vic, Wiggly Tough, Shadow Tyranitar team. I did 2 sets with it. I went 0-5 and then a 2-3, but I tell you what, that 2-3 was the best feeling ever. Total scumbag team. So we're back down in the 2300s, which is fine because we can rely on our buddies like Home Slice Henry, who just build ridiculous teams that work ridiculously well. Go check out his channel, link in the description. So, yeah, basically what you do is you lead your dragon, so you have a really good matchup, especially with the poison typing on Dragalge. And a good matchup against almost everything in the meta, right? Any grass type especially is just going to get absolutely dominated. It does really well against the water types too. So we see the all too common Frostlass here. Lantern can take a few hits. I got a really good IV Lantern. Y'all can see the IVs in my Pokemon when I switch games here. I think it just like backs out. Like most of the time you can just click next game and choose team and go, but I don't know why. GBL's just been broken. It was really laggy. I haven't even played the rest of my sets after this 5-0. So yeah, let's get to it. Basically, like I was saying, the dragon covers most of the top meta threats. Then you have double water in the back. So if you see something up front, don't be that like a fire type even, you can swap in a water type on it, because even though Dragalge is a good matchup, you might need Dragalge's typing later on in the match. Kind of the concept of ABB, right? We want our lead to cover the weaknesses of what's in the back for our safe swap and our sweeper. And we also want our safe swap and our sweeper to be able to cover the weaknesses of, say, the dragon, like a Charmer, for instance. The bulkiness of Lantern, the spamminess of Whiscash can really handle the Charmers okay. And we're taking neutral damage from Charm. So we're gonna nuke that that poor thing. He brings out a Registeel. Now Registeel will win the 0 shield against Whiscash, I've noticed. Just 2 focus blasts is all it takes, but we can get him in the red. I've been on both sides of this matchup. If you guys have seen any of my other videos using Registeel, you know, against Whiscash we can actually put on a lot of pressure, right? Force them to shield even. We do get farmed down in the end, which sometimes isn't ideal, but in some situations it's good. But no, Whiscash, I mean, Registeel is just broken, guys. It's so good. So we're gonna go ahead and spam these mud bombs here, expecting that we're gonna get nuked here in just a second. What, another 1.5 seconds? 1/2, 2. So we went a little bit over there. If I'm paying attention, I'll know that he is pretty close to his next move, but I think that Dragalge can handle the rest because Dragon Tail just hits so hard. I believe Wallower's been really pushing the dragons in his videos, so go check him out too. But the dragons are always strong. If you guys were watching me back in season 6, you knew that you know, Double Dragon carried me to Legend on the first season where Legend was available. So yeah, dragons are strong in Ultra League. They're strong, obviously strong in Master League, and in Great League they're starting to, you know, hit their stride with these poison types, and more poison in the meta means dragons are going to be better in the meta. Cool. So yeah, I just kicked this right out. So we're going to move on to our next match here. Got ourselves a nice solid win. I guess you guys get 6 games. You get 1 from the end of that 5-0 with the last team. So I guess it was a 1-4, but it's only this team that won any games. And now we get to go into a 5-0 here, so. All right, Nidoqueen. But yeah, as you can see, we dropped like 60 points there, so we dropped out of the 2400s. There's so much time left. I'm not worried about it. Don't care. We're just gonna have some fun this season, and you guys know what we're using in Ultra League. You guys know that we are not going to be fair. We're using XL Stunfisk, XL ADEOUSX, and like rank 2 Gyarados. So we are going to terrorize Ultra League, right? So guys, just don't be afraid. Like don't like if you guys don't have XLs, there's other Pokemon that are better, right? Like Swampert will nuke just about every XL out there, right? Swampert's amazing, very cheap. Yonkis just put out a video on good teams. I highly recommend, if you don't have like a bunch of XLs to build, go look at his teams. I think the first and foremost, the first XL that you should build for Ultra League would definitely be Talonflame, followed by one of the dark types, Umbreon or Mandibuzz, but that's just me. So getting into the Greedent fight here, guys. Obnoxious Pokemon. You guys know, once again, if you've been watching my videos, Greedent is just annoying. I think I'm going to build one for Ultra. I got a pretty decent one. It's a 9, 15, 14, which is about as good as I could get after catching like 300 of the things. And I distance traded quite a few, so I have the XLs ready. Cool. So yeah, we leave ourselves with not really enough health to get farmed down here, but just enough health to get to the Aqua Tail. So we are going to be able to draw a shield here. Probably swap into the Whiscash since he won't get to an Earth Power before getting farmed down. The best that he can do is throw a Poison Fang at us. So yeah, he would be at 5 right now. 3 more, he'd be dead as soon as he hit his Earth Power. So Poison Fang comes out. Our defense falls. Out comes Obstagoon. This game is over. Lantern is too thick for Obstagoon to handle. We don't really need to shield anything. I do make one mistake. I do remember this game. I thought I could get to the Blizzard at the end of this matchup here. I couldn't because of the Poison Fang, lowering my defense. So I end up like throwing out a bunch of energy that Mud Bomb could have been thrown, but I die with a bunch of energy. That's right, Lily. You help commentate, baby. Good girl. So, yeah, so Lantern, it doesn't matter because Lantern's just going to sweep anyway. All right. Yeah, see, we could have thrown a Mud Bomb here, but forgetting that I was debuffed, just go down and let the Obstagoon get a ton of energy, but I don't really care, right? We have Lantern. It's just game over now. You do need to watch for a swap in these situations, guys. Like, I'm sitting here waiting. I'm like, when is he gonna try to catch the T-Bolt onto his Nidoqueen, right? So I'm thinking he's gonna do it when he builds up another Cross Chop here or another Night Slash. So I throw just before he gets to it. So that way I kind of catch him off guard. He doesn't have his shield, so he's gone. See you later. And here we are. We got Nidoqueen. And Nidoqueen goes down. So good game to our opponent. Good game to our opponent. So yeah, if I'm getting a 6-game win streak with this team, it's pretty decent. Definitely gonna have issues against that Wallower team that got put out. The Double Dragons, tough guys. And I can't try it out because Ultra starts tomorrow. So this is the last team I'm gonna feature. Hopefully you guys can get some good elo with this team. Good elo. If you guys don't have Dragalge, I 100% recommend using a Dragonair because Dragonair is a monster. I actually have a rank 7 shiny Dragonair. It's my second best shiny that I have for PvP, besides the only Shundo I've ever got, my Porygon. Porygon Z maxed out for Master. Okay, so we see a Drifblim, and we do a little bit of a late swap there, but it's okay. So we got some energy, got some damage in. This thing is gonna hit hard. Shadow Ball comes in. Lantern does pretty good taking it though. Now, since we, can pretty much take that, he's got to debuff us in order to be able to take one of these Thunderbolts. So we might see some Icy Winds coming in now, which would be frustrating. Don't really remember this match, but this is one of the reasons why Lantern's in back, right? We see Mandibuzz, we see Drifblim, which I just featured Drifblim. They're really tough Pokemon to beat. Really tough Pokemon to beat. But Lantern just makes quick work of pretty much everything, right? I do not recommend running Water Gun on Lantern, though. Just don't do it. So we're going to get farmed down by the looks of things here. It's kind of okay, because Dragalge just kind of walls up. So we were able to sneak one in there. He's at exactly 7. So he's going to rock slide and dip. As long as we get a shield in this end game, we just win. So we're just going to bank 2 Aqua Tails here in case we got to double up against the Machamp. And if we do have to double up against the Machamp, we will have, it's just we'll win, right? We got the 2 Aqua Tails ready. So now let's see if we can get our Whiscash as low as possible and then kill the Empoleon so that that way we don't get farmed down by the Machamp. So we're going to go ahead and throw the Mud Bomb. It won't kill him. Then we'll probably just sit there, right? Yeah, so he's in 1 mud shot range. So we're just going to sit here and let this Empoleon kill us. There we go. Now we just come in with Dragalge and take out the Empoleon. Nice. There we go. Farm down Empoleon. Throw the Aqua Tail. Let's see if we do the BM Outrage here. I'm curious to see what my thought process was here. Oh no, okay, so he doesn't shield, which is fine because now we just farm him down. GG's. And if he had shielded, we definitely would have gone for the BM Outrage there. For sure. So as you guys can see, Dragon Tail Chunks, the typing is just so good on Dragalge. Really good Pokemon. All right, on to the next one. Hey, at least we're getting quick games now, right? It took forever to get games my last video. It sucked. All right, so we have a Charmer. Now we're hitting this thing for resisted damage, so we don't really want to stay in. So Whiscash is always my answer to a Charmer when it comes out. I just build up a ton of energy here. He brings in Cast Form, so we're just gonna start launching Mud Bombs at this thing. Cast Form can be kind of obnoxious, but we resist everything it can do, right? On all our Pokemon, except for Lantern, I guess it's neutral, the Thunderbolt, but everything else is resisted on all of our Pokemon, so. All right. For another Mud Bomb here, we're just gonna spam away, folks. Even if we could actually use the shield here and win this matchup if we wanted to, or at least bring shields down, which kind of favors us because he's Charm. So yeah. So yeah, we can even up on shields here and probably win this matchup if we want. They'll probably bring in Sylveon, not expecting us to have another answer in the back to Charm. But Lantern is so thick that it's not like a direct answer to Charm, but it can take the Charms really well. There it is. We are going to get farmed down, but not before spammy Whiscash gets off another Mud Bomb. If you guys have never built or played a Whiscash before, I highly suggest that you do. All right. So we got it down to like almost no health. So in comes this thing, right? Now pretty much just, it's safe to kind of just shield everything, right? When their main source of damage is fast move damage, you guys know if you've once again followed my channel, we like to use fast move damage teams, and oftentimes the opponent will end up with like no shield. They'll end up with 2 shields left at the end of the game. And that's because people don't realize you got to shield everything against fast move damage teams, whether it's Razor Leaf, whether it's Charm, Smackdown, all those teams. You just got to shield everything because you know all the damage is coming from fast move, and anytime they can get a charge move off on you, that's just a bonus for them. Okay, so we get the last shield, which is beautiful. Just need to get him in farm down range here. Yeah. There we go. So we didn't throw the Aqua Tail there. There's no need. We don't want to give the Sylveon any more farm, and we want to be able to probably launch a Hydro Pump at it. Yeah. Oh yeah, he just backs out, which is fine. Good game to our opponent. Good game to our opponent. All right. Moving on to the, oh yeah, see this is another one of those glitches, dude, that was so frustrating. The game just won't let me tap on the screen. I don't know if you guys have seen this glitch too, but Here it goes. And we're starting the next match. Tap, 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 tap. 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. The power of editing. Yeah, so sometimes I leave those glitches in because I just want you guys to see what I go through, and I want to know if you guys go through the same thing. Like, I lose fast moves all the time. The game freezes all the time. I catch people using that charge move glitch all the time, right? I don't report anybody because I don't care. I really don't. If I lose a game, I lose a game, whatever. But it's just kind of, that's like beyond my level of scum even. You know, at least I use Pokemon that are, you know, legit Pokemon that I built on my own. I worked hard to get without cheating, no spoofing, no rocking, no nothing. I walk for my candies. I farm for everything. So if I'm using scumbag Pokemon, it's because I earned it. So we're going to get off the Aquatail here, get some Malamar. Malamar is a bit underwhelming in my opinion, but that's okay. I guess in Ultra League it'll probably be better. So save up those Inks for distance trading and get those XLs if you can. Set it as your buddy. Walk it, because it requires a crap ton of XLs. Even if you got the hundo, it still requires a lot of XLs. So I think I'm gonna build the XL Pidgeot this season because I got a hundo from a random trade, not even a lucky, just a random trade. Got a hundo Pidgeot, or a Pidgey. And yeah, I got all the XLs ready finally. Okay, so we have a flying type command. This is beautiful. So we just shield the Shadow Ball. And he's throwing right at Shadow Ball. So this is another thing, very telltale. When you guys are playing and you're at a higher level, you'll know when somebody's, like, generally, when they throw exactly when they get to something against something that they're weak against, it's a panic throw, right? They're saying, oh God, it's electric. Now, as you'll be able to see at the end of this, they could have used one of their shields, baited, and just barely got into the Shadow Ball for the second one, right? But that's okay. Sometimes that happens. So Malamar comes out. We'll get a shield here, just because. He'll probably get super powered, I imagine, because he's not going to want to stay in. He might even build up to 2 moves, but we'll see. Thunderbolt comes out, get the shield. See, oftentimes you guys will see me down 2 shields. I've said that in previous videos as well. I'm not afraid to use a shield if I know or I sense that there's a good matchup in back, judging based off what I've seen in the lead. Okay, so we have an Alomomola here, which is kind of cool for us. Alomomola I don't mind because we have so many water types, right? It's definitely going to end up being a close game, but I think that we can just out spam it. We have the Whiscash that can come in and just absorb all the damage. Maybe even get a shield if we get to 3 Mud Bombs. And then we can just farm down with Lantern after, right? So Lantern's actually going to come in here first. I probably would have just brought in Whiscash to absorb everything. But that's fine. Probably would have saved that. But yeah, hopefully he throws a move here. Yeah, he has to throw like right now. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say he's going to end up getting Thunderbolted if he doesn't. No, Whiscash can just come in and farm up and wait for the Malamar swap. Then we can start launching, right? So we'll probably build up to 2 before we even bother throwing 1. Just in case Malamar decides to come out and try to superpower. There's the swap and we throw. As soon as we see the swap, we throw before he gets a chance to superpower us. We do not want to be superpowered against the Alomomola. So we catch that thing, now it's just game over. Now we just spam these things. It'll be very close. He will get to a Psychic, but we should be able to pull it out now. 1, yeah, we just need to get to 1 more, right? Yeah, we will. We'll survive the Psychic, and he'll just barely not be able to farm us down from there. So, as you guys can see, even against other waters, like Alomomola, the Thick Fish, which actually, I did 1 raid of that back in Valentine's Day last year, and got a shiny. But I got lucky, I guess. So there's another win. All right, moving on to the next game. Enjoying my morning coffee, commentating some battles. I love it. It's my favorite. All right, on to the next one. Looks like we got, what, one more battle left? Maybe two? I don't know. That one battle at the start kind of messed me up. So I know that we had one win right off the rip, and then 5 more right after. And then I just haven't played since. Haven't played since. I'm just waiting for Ultra League, folks. That's right. I have so much fun in Ultra and Master League. I just do. Great League can be kind of frustrating and tedious, and I don't know. To each their own. Some people do really well in Great League. But another thing, guys, if you're really good in Ultra League, play the second Ultra League starts, because that's when all the people who got really high elo are going to be tanking, right? Because they're generally the people who are super good at Great League, spend all their resources in Great League, aren't necessarily good in Ultra, so you can farm a crap ton of elo on their free fall down. All right, so we just want to spam this Lapras, right? As much damage on it as we can. Obviously, we don't want the Dragalge on it just because of the Ice Shard damage. Ice Shard is obnoxious, so we get another Alomomola. So this is just a thick, obnoxious team. Hyper scumbag team. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Now, unfortunately, what we are going to have to do is probably shield a Psychic from this thing, because it can just farm us all the way down. We should be able to get it in the red if we deny these waterfalls properly, which God knows if I did or not. I try. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I think I do, and the game's just weird and laggy. Okay, it's another one. And we might be able to get a shield here, actually. Hold up. Hold up. I don't think... Yeah, he can't farm us down from there without us getting to another one. Yep, we're going to get to another one. Yep, right there. Nice. But we should get a shield now. So we can actually just go even shields and shield the Psychic. You'd love to see that, folks. Get the shield from Alomomola. And we almost get to another Mud Bomb. Jesus, dude. Whiscash is wild. And we sneak in the Dragon Tail. Very important. Gonna shield up the Psychic. We don't want to get one shot. Boom. Psychic. 1, 2. Now we're gonna try to catch a move here. So we know he's loaded on Lapras. Oh, look at that. We are able to get a ton of health. And it's a Golbat in back. Let's go, folks. Okay, we are going to launch the T-Bolt. All right. T-Bolt out. We get the shield. That should seal their fate. Because they're going to have to launch all their moves onto the Lantern now. Skull Bash and probably a Shadow Ball. Oh, he Poison Fangs. Okay, whatever. And that's another Poison Fang. Once again, he threw too quick, but he's about to die to a Thunderbolt. All right. Sorry, guys. Lily is playing in the background, as you can hear her joyous laughter. To be 3 years old again. All right. So Thunderbolt comes out. Golbat goes down. Let's get this thing to dump its energy on us, right? Perfect. We're going to save our shield for our Dragalge and probably BM Outrage. Yep, we will probably BM Outrage. Let's see. Yeah, he just leaves. I think he knows it's coming. I hate when that happens, when people just leave right as you're about to BM them. Hey, that's it, guys. Yeah, that was all the battles. I love you guys. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Love you. Bye. Generation out.